Hello! Wait, do I have... Okay, I do. What is this game? Okay, I will explain. I will explain. Okay. Hang on, let me pull up the explanation of the game. How do I go to their store? Wait, how do I go to the... How do I... Oh, here we go. Okay. Hello, Joseph. Hello. Okay, wait. Oh, Duolingo is haunting us on Twitch now too. No, when I saw that pop up, I genuinely was like, what is Duolingo doing here? Oh, I left my water over. Did I leave my water over there? I did. Let me go get my water. I'm back with my water. All right. Shout out to the Twitter bots that like my tweets the second I tweet them out. Shout out to you guys. Why is my camera blurry? All right, cool, we're good. Okay. So, I feel like I look so washed out, but I don't really know how to fix that. I'm too pale for this. I'm too pale. That's all it is. You turned into like 15 pixels? I really did, huh? But anyways, so it's October and I thought it'd be fun to like have a I don't know if this is a spooky game. It's more of a puzzle game, but I thought it fit the vibe of October. To have like a October game to play throughout the month, you know? But okay, so this game is about a family that like died in 1998. It was okay, I'm not gonna read that. And it's basically a puzzle game, and we have to like put the mystery together about their like family tree and stuff. I don't know. I don't really know too much about this game. I don't know if you guys watch on YouTube, Ren Queen. I saw her, okay, Joseph, just because you highlighted it doesn't mean I'm gonna say it. Just, yeah, we have to like, we're gonna become like a detective basically. And I don't know, I thought it'd be fun and different. And I also, you know, I just kind of wanted to add a new game into the rotation. Oh god, I held my hand up. I need to repaint my nails. Can you guys tell I work? I unpackage a lot of stuff at work because just these three, just like these three fingers are really bad. Oh my god. Can you tell I unpackage boxes at work? That was me ripping open a box. But anyways, yeah. I don't know, I might turn off Life as a Showgirl because the game has music in it. And so I'm like, should I use the game music or should we listen to Life of a Showgirl? I'm so warm in my corner over here. It's not even like that hot in my room. I'm just so warm for some reason. Okay. But, oh my god, let me tell you guys about, let me tell you guys about Life as a Showgirl. I did listen to it last night because I worked last night until like 10 p.m. and the album releases at 11 p.m. for me. So I was like, I'll stay up the hour and I'll listen to it. But for some reason, I started listening to the album and I was not liking it really. Which was weird because I was like, I've never really had that experience before where I start listening to an album from an artist that I like and I'm not enjoying it. Like, literally none of the songs, I wasn't like, they're so bad, you know? But I was like, I just wasn't vibing. And then for some reason, Actually Romantic started playing and I like locked in. Like, I genuinely like felt a shift in me. This is so dumb. I genuinely felt a shift in me and I started like vibing to the album. So then I restarted the album after I finished listening to it and I was like, oh, I actually do like this album. I do like it. It was such a weird experience, but yes. Okay, should we get started with the game? Yes, you don't want to hear my ranting anymore. I get it. Not even ranting, my talking. Okay. Oh! This mystery will unlock once you finish the main game. Okay. Game time. Game time! Oh my god. You could rant and game. Multitask. Yes. You just want me to multitask. Okay. Wait, no, I fear I need to pay attention, actually.
The plane that crashed last night just outside of Pittsburgh is now known to have been the private jet of the Roottress Corporation. Local aviation authorities have speculated, based on the pilot's final communication, that the winter storm and heavy winds played a significant role in the crash. On board were multiple family members, including corporate president Carl Roottress and his daughters, the Roottress sisters, best known for their fashion lines and modeling careers. There were no survivors. Again, for those of you just joining us, the Roottress are dead.
Whoa! What a good intro! Oh, we're not done.
I know it's late, but I'm guessing you've seen the news. In addition to dealing with the grief, the Roottress Company's lawyers are scrambling. Everything's about to change. Anyone proven to be a blood relative is about to get much richer. I'm here to ensure everyone is accounted for.
Why are you hiding in the shadows?
I've heard you're an expert at sorting out complicated family trees. A genealogy genie, as it were. I'm going to give you a quick test. Pass, and I can promise you the job of a lifetime.
Okay. Okay, oh my god, wait, okay, we're just jumping right in. Okay. Okay, the person who hired you gave you this photo with a note attached. It was taken during the shoot for the Roottress Sisters Got Milk ad. I've tracked down a test photo from before they painted the fake mustaches on, which I thought would be more appropriate. Okay, this list was provided to you by the mysterious person who showed up at your door. You'll need it to fill out the family tree. Oh my god! Miracle, Miracle Jr., Miracle Third. Oh my god. David Third, David Fourth. Halloween? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay. 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 Is this my evidence tab? Yeah. Okay, okay. Sorry, I kind of have to sneeze, so I'm gonna be like... Okay. God, it's taken a while to connect. Okay. Okay, hang on. Okay. So, Raina, Riley, and Rose. Why are they like Kardashian names? Why are they all spelt weird? Okay. Maybe it, okay. Anyways, okay, so Raina is the oldest, Riley is the youngest, and Rose is the middle child. Okay, so oh, I can filter, cool. Raina is the oldest. Rose is the... Huh? Nobody got a list named Rose? Okay, we'll come back to that. And Riley is the youngest. Right? Yeah. Okay. Unknown occupation. Okay, but I need to... How do you... Guys, how do you Google image search in 1998? Did Google Images exist in 1998? Is that... Is that a thing? Okay, okay, I cannot tell who is who based on that picture, though. Okay, but Raina got married to TMS. Okay, I'm assuming S is for the last name, right? So would it be Thomas? Right? Because it said, most famous because she's the oldest and got married to TMS. I'm assuming initials, TMS. This is the only TS. I'm assuming the middle name will be, you know, yeah. Okay, let me try searching them up. Raina Root Tree. If I could spell right, that'd be great. Okay. Modeling careers. Okay, so were they models then? Were they all models? Okay. I'm gonna look up Rose. Because why was she not coming up as... not a popular older sister, but still very well known. Okay. So am I supposed to assume that these are the sisters in order from oldest to youngest? Oh wait, that's a wedding ring. Okay, so this one is Reina. You are Reina. Yes, okay, wait, this is good. I'm becoming a detective. That is what I set out to do, so you know. It's a good thing I'm doing it. The site says that the only time her daughter was ever listed by her birth name, Carly Roottree. They changed her name. They changed her name to fit in. Wow, she really is the middle child, huh? Okay, anyways. What is, okay, so I can like, am I able to like, okay, how do I like, what is this? Oh, okay. Oh, it's a hint. Okay. So, should I just like make an educated guess on who is who? So if we're going, okay, so, right, so if we're gonna look at the picture, right? If they are in order, oldest to youngest, this is the oldest, this would be middle child, this would be youngest child, right? Figure out what's incorrect. Okay. There we go. I just had to make a guess. Okay. Hell yeah. I'm so good at this game. I'm such a good detective.
Sorry to test you, but I had to be sure you could use the internet. Some folks refuse to get with the times. Safe to say, you're hired.
Yay, I have a
The
job!
reward for untangling the family tree is substantial. Life-changing, even. But here's the catch. The root trees go way, way back. The family tree's a bit daunting. Most people freak out the first time they see the whole thing. But I'm sure you'll be fine. The man who started it was particular about whom he considered family. For your purposes, you only need his direct blood relatives. Anyone related only by marriage is optional, but filling them in can lead to useful discoveries. Lastly, you now have access to some unique websites, plus a list of notable root trees. Notable people are easy to find via your search engine, and marked with stars on the family tree. I'm off for now. Carl Roottree had a lot in his office. I'll look for anything useful. I'll return once you identify 6 more blood relatives.
Okay. Whoa! Hello?
Sorry, one last thing. This might sound odd, but if anyone else claiming to represent the Roottrees reaches out, I'd appreciate you not mentioning I was here. Thank you, and good luck.
Holy family tree. Guys, look at this family tree! Okay, let's start with... Okay, let's start with something easy, right? So, they have the root tree last name. So obviously, this is going to be a root tree. Okay, so this has to be their dad. This has to be their dad and this has to be their mom, because they have the root tree last name. Carl Roottree. Oh, okay. Guys, can I suggest a plot twist for this whole thing? Can I suggest a plot twist for this whole thing? What's this? What if we end up being in this family tree? What if this... It's kind of a crazy, like, you know, president of Roottree Candy Company. So, is president is there. Would he be the first president? Or is he no, he's not a CEO, he's a president. Oh, I spelled his name wrong. Okay, do I have to type it here? Oh. God, how do you use this thing? Picture! No! Candy. I spelled candy wrong. Oh my god. How do you use this thing? Whoa, okay. Oh, Brenda. No? Carl, Brenda, the Roottress, and the other employees. Okay, wait, so Brenda... Must be Brenda White. It's the only Brenda that came up. 35 clues attached to this? Easy to find online. Are we sure about that? It'd probably be easier if I could figure out how to use these websites. So would the periodical be like the newspaper, or like a newspaper brand, or like a brand company? You know? No, I have to figure out how to work this thing. Okay, let me see if I can figure something else out real quick. Carl Roottress parents? Okay, well this has to be his dad, right? Because the name passed down. How many root trees are left? A lot. Oh, so many. Guys, how do you use this? How do you do this? Does anyone know how to work a periodical? To use a periodical? I have no idea. I feel like I need to though. Okay. Family Man, the Root Tree Legacy. Right? Oh no, it's just called Family Man, not the Family Man. What's it called? Legacy. By Beth Williams. Ugh. Elias Root Tree. Okay. Elias Root Tree was the founder and first president of the Root Tree Candy Company. Oh, okay. So this guy is not the first president. Unknown occupation. We're going back to unknown occupation. Like his great-grandson Carl, Elias was voted Watchman of the Year. Okay, so Elias is Carl's great-grandpa. So here's Elias, here's Dad, here's Grandpa, here's great-grandpa. First president, Elias Root Tree. Oh, I have a new evidence. Whoa! Elias and Gwyneth Root Tree, taken in 1909. Okay. Gwyneth Anderson, maybe? Let me see what else comes up. Maybe if I spelled Gwyneth right. Oh, okay, of course there's two. Of course there's two. We will leave that empty for now. Gwyneth Root Tree. Are you sure you didn't mean Root Tree? Oh, did I spell the name wrong? Ugh. Okay, there we go. Gwyneth Anderson. She and her brother, so as the oldest sister, she was to inherit Anderson Maple Farm as long as she married. Okay. Farmer? Would she be a farmer then? That doesn't feel right. You know? Oh my god, if I could spell right, that'd be great. Nothing. It's the same thing. According to... As a housewife! So... Housewife. Yeah. Why is it not locking in? Is it not gonna lock in until I do all of them? Oh, I need to do 3 more correct blood relatives before they lock in. Okay. So. Okay. You can open this envelope after the whole family tree has been filled in. It has 2 names that must be typed in manually. The clues are obscure, have been intentionally hidden in the past, and may even require some leaps in logic. Try to keep an eye out for any inconsistencies. Okay. Oh, split up, split up. Got it, got it. Okay. God, this family tree is huge. Okay. Don't forget. Family trees use surnames from birth, even if the person changed their last name after marriage. Always use the person's most recent occupation. Okay. So let's look at, should we Google something stupid? Like Elias root tree kids. Would it be under Gwyneth? No. Let's go back here. Okay. Let's Google Beth Williams. Okay. Hi, Milo. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hydrate. I will hydrate. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. I'm struggling with I'm struggling with 1998 technology. I don't know how to use it. The new games, what I haven't heard of. It's not new. When did it release? It released, oh, it is kind of new actually. It released in January of this year. So it's new, but it's not like new. I heard of it like a couple weeks ago. New in my opinion, yeah. But it's a little detective game because I have such a great reputation with being good at detective games. But we have to fill out the family tree. But the thing is though, this is set in 1998. And I don't know how to use 1998 technology because I was not alive in 1998. I was not alive then. I don't know how to use it. No notifications, no documents printing right now. Okay. Blueprints. Okay, I will keep that in mind. I need to become smarter, so... New York Times has been around for a while, right? Okay, because periodical would be... I thought you were an ancient being? That's a lie. Who said that? Who said I was ancient? Oldest time itself? Oh my god. I feel like I'm missing something and I hate it. I hate that I feel like I'm missing something. You know what? I'm just gonna start Googling names. You know? I need to Google a man. Okay, so... Right? So I'm looking for Carl Roottree's dad. So I need to search a man's name. Is November a man or a woman's name? These are all women's names. Aside from Carl. So maybe I'm not looking, maybe, but the Roottree name wouldn't pass down if this wasn't the dad. If this was the mom, when she married, she would take the... I'm just gonna look it up. November Roottree. Okay. Oh, there's more names on here than okay. So we got Chris, Clark, Jacob, Clancy Edward, Clancy Jr. We got Edward. We got Elias Jr. Elias Jr. Elias Jr. Roottree. Okay. But come up. Okay. We're just gonna start looking up root trees, I think. Okay. Oh, Chris, Clark, and Jacob aren't root trees. We got Clancy. Should we look up? Oh, we got Elias C and Elias M. Okay. Elias C. Root tree. Oh my god, I'm gonna... Jack, James, Robert, Ronald, Wolf. Okay. Okay. James Roottress is a singer who sings in the duo Jim and Diamonds with his wife. Okay. Diamond, I don't know, LaRose. I think it's like, okay. It's now in your evidence folder. Okay. Although Jim writes the majority of songs, plays the guitar, and often sings, Diamond's considered by fans to be the band's lead singer. The band's never had hits, but it has fans. Okay. Okay. Whoa! Okay. Only the great-grandson of Elias could make disco this sweet. Okay, so this guy is a great-grandson. Wait. Okay, a great-grandson. So he would be here. Son, grandson, great-grandson. Okay, so has to be here. In this row. Somewhere here in this row! Okay. But we don't know if they have kids. Is on the notable root tree list in your evidence. He will be marked on the chart with a star. Oh, okay, no, he's an important one. So he has to be here. This has to be him. What was his name? James? Oh, I did it! Brenda White. Hell yeah. Okay. Wait, did the music change to disco after you discovered him? It was jazz or something? Yeah, because you could play the evidence here. But then I turned it off. Okay, so I've discovered 3 people. These people are locked in. Okay, so you have to be a diamond. You. So they did have kids though. But they haven't been seen in 2 years. Okay. I might turn off Taylor. As crazy as that is. Don't get me wrong. I love listening to Taylor Swift, but I kind of want to turn this music. It's a little distracting. Okay. Okay. Gem and diamond. Oh, it's the same thing that I just found. Okay. Wait, what was that was that a magazine? No, it was just the album. As seen in MMM. What is MMM? Can I search it here? Gem and diamond. No. Okay, I thought that one right. Did it have to be capitals? No. Okay. I don't know how to use this thing. I've barely found a magazine or a newspaper. It kind of does. Okay, there's 10 clues on this thing. Okay. This has to be a clue. Right, this is a clue, this is a clue, this has to also be a clue. Can you flip it over? I don't think so. I think it's one-sided. I wonder if you could flip other things over. No. There's 5 flavors, because the original inventor had 5 kids. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I wonder if the names have anything to do with it, you know? Like, blue raspberry, awesome apple, cool chocolate, no strawberry, power plum. Let me just pull up the name list. Candy root tree. Have you tried searching every single name yet? Sometimes when you search a name, nothing comes up. And like, it'll be difficult too, because if I type in candy root tree, nothing comes up. There was some Samantha in there. Nothing comes up. Let's just start Googling some names. What else is there? There was a Tessa, right? Tessa? Yeah, Tessa. Ronald, Robert, alright. Ronald. Robert. Miracle. There's 3 miracles. Miracle's gotta be a good, or not good, but like a miracle. Did I spell it right? I don't think I spelled it right. No, there's no second I. Miracle. We got something. We got something. Ignore how I spelt it the first time. Okay. You find a website for the Miracle Network, a production company run by the Miracle Real Estate Company, or what? Miracle Roottress Estate. Miracle Roottress arrived so late in his mother's life that the doctors swore he wouldn't survive his first year. His mother and father, Elias and Gwyneth, named him Miracle because they brought him the impossible. He was younger than his brothers and sisters by over 14 years. Okay, so Miracle is all the way down here. You are Miracle. You're Miracle Roottress. And you had Miracle Jr., who then had Miracle the Third. Okay, so it could be either one of them. Here we go. Wife Nick. Okay, wait, hang on. Witness the power of the Lord in summer of '96. 3 generations of miracles tour. Featuring testimony from world famous Miracle Jr. and a special appearance from Miracle Roottress in his 68th year on God's earth. Children now welcome! I'm gonna avoid a joke. Celebrate with your pastor Miracle Third and his wife Nicole. Okay, so Miracle the Third got married. So this is Miracle the Third. And your wife, Nicole. We will find out which Nicole later. You are a pastor. Not a job. So you are Miracle Jr. You are something. You're something. I think this is you, and then this is you. Who did you get married to? Does not say. Youth pastors. For the youth. Okay, pastor is not on here though. Is preacher the same thing? Guys, is preacher the same thing? Someone let me know. Does anyone here go to church? Okay, what was Miracle's job? I disappeared for a minute, I'm back. Okay. Is a pastor the same thing as a preacher? I think they're all preachers. Miracle Roottress the Third. Okay, what about Junior? Same thing I just found. Pastor and priest used interchangeably? Alright. I wonder if Miracle Network. No. Hello, Mr. Sly. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Don't know if that's the correct way to use them though. I know, but I looked up, but like their job is pastor, and I looked up pastor. Pastor isn't an option. So preacher is like the only religious job here. At work. Oh. It's going good. I've just been sitting here and expanding my brain, trying to put together this family tree. So that way I can hopefully make a lot of money in this game. Oh my god, alright. Is Miracle Jr. an important person? We might be going about this wrong. No, Miracle Jr. is an important person. Okay. Why is there nothing about his wife? Okay. Let's get back to Googling random people. Who should I do next? I feel like we need to figure out who all the OG Roottress kids are. So I did that. Okay, I was at Margolite. Margolite? Oh, I spelled Roottress wrong. The wives aren't important. Nothing. Oh. Lauren. Yay. Okay. Author Lauren Roottress, a distant relative of the Roottress sisters, is known for her book, A Life Between Wards. Okay. Whoa, I just got 7 new pieces of evidence. That's crazy. Okay. It seems that you hit the jackpot here. This book is occasionally taught in schools. You even find a hardcover edition for students that has full-page, high-quality pictures in it! Yes! A summary of the contents of the book, photos, as well as some particular relevant entries from the diary have been added to your evidence! Oh my god, okay. Guys, this is why you guys gotta Google random people. Okay. Hello, people. Lauren Roottress. Oh, these are all like, okay. Below are notes and observations you may both give me through Lauren Roottree's diary. Okay. She was the granddaughter of Elias and Gwyneth on her father's side. So, daughter, granddaughter, she's in this lineup. She's in this lineup right here. Her mother's family was called Colsons, but she hardly ever mentions them. Her father, who she always referred to as Pop, was the head lawyer for the Roottree Candy Company and helped write a legal document called the Clancy Trust. Oh, her father must be Clancy Roottree. Wait, I have a... Okay. Lauren Roottree. That's not it. I'm not done. Edit note. Dad Clancy. Mom. Did I spell it right? Yeah. Hydrate. I'll hydrate. Okay. Wait, hang on. The most important event that much of the diary Lauren thought was the loss of her husband, Jacob. Husband, Jacob. R.I.P. Jacob died in the final months of World War II while Lauren was pregnant. While her son is Clark. Wow, I'm really finding out a lot about this guy. Or this girl. Lauren never remarried and only had one child. The generation of children by Lauren's father was in this generation. The next generation, Lauren's generation, the Free Spirit generation after Lauren, including her sons. Okay. So, let's close this. Her husband died. She only had one kid. Is there a special one for dead? Okay, so she's a distant relative, so she's not in this mess. She's somewhere over here, maybe? She's in this lineup. Let's see. 2 kids, 2 kids, 2 kids. 2 kids. 1 kid. Although maybe she is here. I don't know. No, probably not. Okay. Complaints, Dynasty, Sam. Who's Sam? I need to pull up my diary. Sam. Multiple exclamation points. He gets multiple exclamation points. Eli, Miracle's youngest. Not my brother. Wait, okay, wait. Miracle. Eli. God damn it. Sam. Wait, okay, so Miracle... Eli, Miracle's youngest. Eli, not my brother. Which means she has siblings. Lauren had siblings. So it's not... It has to be over here, right? This has to be Lauren. Maybe, right? We'll put her here for now. What was her husband's name? Jacob. Clark. Right? Which means her dad would be Clancy. So this is Clancy. Would this be Clancy Edward and Edward Jr. and Clancy Jr. would be one of these guys, right? Because there's Clancy Jr., there's also an Eli in there. Okay, there's 18 hints here. This page has to be important. Okay, one of the final entries called Clark from Lauren's diary. Clark's getting married, and in my opinion, far too young. He's barely 18 for God's sake, and Danielle isn't much older. Okay, so... Okay, so this isn't it. This is not them. Because Clark got married. So we need to find one of these where it's only one kid, but then got married. Maybe here? Is Lauren an important person? Lauren Roottress, yes. So this is Lauren. And this is her husband, Jacob. This is Clark. And I'm assuming Danielle is his first marriage. Then I'm assuming they got divorced. Sorry, one of my coworkers just texted me a picture and then said, enjoy your Swifty day. Okay. Okay, after all, Jacob and I got married at 16. Clark, like the rest of his generation, is a free spirit. What else do you call a group of kids growing up with more money than any one person can spend? They all aspire to be musicians and artists and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. Swifty day? Yes, Taylor Swift released a new album today. The Life of a Showgirl. It was still playing when you got here. But I had it super low, so you might not have heard it. Okay. The only one who had any discipline is Carl, but that's because Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. Hang on. Carl. Here. Clancy. This is... Okay, so Carl's dad is Clancy Jr. Poor Carl. I know, poor Carl. He just wanted to have fun. Maybe I'm getting too old, but our generation was never so bad. My brothers all seemed to pursue passive knowledge, and the most rebellious thing any of us did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania. Pop seems to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over his department once he retires. So is Edward one of these two? Edward must be one of these two. As for me, my first published book, Swashbuckle My Heart, is based on the pirate story I used to event with Jacob when we were walking through the woods after school. Even my cousin's doing well. Zach's not a bad president after all, and his sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. Gwen is Gwen, but at least she came out of the divorce with her hands held high. Or her head held high. She even told us she might come home next year so we could meet her kids. Okay, so, cousin. This one, right? Okay, wait, even my cousin Gwen. Yeah, Gwen Roottree is an important person. So this must be Gwen Roottree. Unknown occupation. God knows. But she got divorced and she had twins. Okay. I would really like for the game to be like, yes, let's lock in. Let's lock in some stuff. Okay. I haven't even finished going over all the new evidence. That's crazy. Okay. Zach's not a bad president after all, and his sister seems to be doing better. So Gwen's brother is Zach. Okay, Gwen does not go here then. But Gwen has to go there. Unless I got it wrong. Oh wait, is this the Miracle line and is this the Gwen line? Okay, wait. Let's take these out of here. Let's do, you are Miracle. No, you're Miracle Jr. You are Miracle. Which means... No, wait, no, that doesn't make sense either, though. Because you guys didn't get divorced, I don't think. So is Miracle the oldest? Or maybe the youngest? Or not youngest, second oldest? Okay, I think... Guys. Wait, guys. Oh, wait, no. Okay, wait, no. Gwen isn't... No, Zach isn't Gwen's brother. They're... Okay. So maybe Gwen does go here then. Okay, wait, I have to put all of this back. Okay, you are Miracle. You are Miracle Jr. You're still Miracle the Third. Okay. You. Okay, and we're back to where we were. You must live in uncertainty? Okay. Okay, and Uncle Junior? Who is Uncle Junior? Wedding to Patsy, okay. I need to move on. I need to move on to something different. Let's do something different real quick. Okay. Okay. Lauren's diary contains some labeled pictures. This is the 5 pieces. These are the 5 kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is a child. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay. This picture was famous in our house. Pop even had it framed. That's him on the left. It was taken in 1935 to celebrate the move to the new warehouse that Eli Jr. designed. Okay. It's a big family tree. It is a big family tree. My brain feels so empty right now. I'm not even kidding. My brain feels so empty. Eli Jr. an architect? Yes, Eli Jr. Eli Jr. Architect. Okay. Let's go back. Angie and I both wanted to be in the photo. Okay. So, Angie and Lauren are also here. So, where did I put Lauren? Did I put Lauren over here? No, where did I... No, Lauren goes here. Wait, do I have this wrong? Is Lauren... Wait, do I have this wrong? Is Lauren an OG kid or no? With Aunt Gwendolyn. Okay. Okay. The Next Generation. An attempt to recapture the spirit of the 5 pieces photo of our generation for old time's sake. Wait, what the... Okay, this is good. This is good. I did not know I could do that. Okay. We gathered at the warehouse floor. I wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left, since to me, he looked a lot like Pop did in the old one, but I was outvoted by my brothers. They insisted the 4 of us stand together, and so we clumped up in the middle and let everyone filter in behind and in front of us. The only one to make a good appearance was Gwen. Grandma insisted we include Sam, even if we didn't want to. None of us understood why including Sam. But I also didn't think even Fair Miracle made it in, since he's technically a 5-piece. I guess my inner child still holds a grudge even after all these years. Okay, so these 4 must be... Lauren's not part of the 5-piece, nor is Angie. Okay. So I'm right. So Eli and Angie must be in this here too. No. So this must be Lauren, right? This girl right here must be Lauren. Okay. So, this is not Eli. I know that. I know that. That's not Eli. So, which one of these is Sam? Either that's Sam or that's Sam. That is Pop. So that's... Who did they call Pop? I'm really... Hang on. Okay, her father, who she always referred to as Pop. Or maybe the small child is supposed to be their generation photo. No, but it seems like Sam is their age. Because... Because he saw Sam working with, or Clancy thought he saw Sam working alongside the farmhands, Easy and John. Okay, wait, I haven't read this piece yet. An entry titled Dynasty from Lauren Roottress's diary. It focuses on the day her grandfather Elias announced he would step down as president of the Roottress Candy Company and the meeting to determine his successor. Wait, okay. I wish I'd been a fly on the wall. Clancy told me that everyone got quite heated. Granddad was furious none of his sons would take over as president. But that's what he gets for holding onto it so long. With architects, preachers, and lawyers, nobody's got time for families. I think this is literally a long line of preachers. Architects and lawyers. Who was the architect? Eli. Eli Jr. is an architect. Juniors are historically the firstborn son. So whoever the firstborn son is. Are there any names down here? No. So, not this guy. This guy's not an architect. One of these two has to be an architect. Okay. So, instead it ended up going to Zach, even though his surname doesn't match the candy. He is the firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. I'm not sure how that's relevant to running a company, but Granddad always had a very particular view when it came to his bloodline. I asked Clancy if it ever came up that a woman could take over. After all, Angie's older than Zach, and I'm next oldest out of all of us. But he just laughed. I'll never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us. Mother, ever the quick-witted, at least with catty remarks, countered back, maybe if they wanted it to go to only members of the family who looked... Wait, maybe they wanted it to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the product. Oh, okay. So, Zach is fat, basically. let me note this. Zach equals fat. Noted. Okay. So, no, I didn't mess up. No, Lauren is a star, so she has to go there, and she has 3 brothers. So, because she says I'm the next oldest out of all of us. That volunteer didn't want it. After all, Angie's older than Zach, but I'm next oldest out of all of us. So, Angie was born, was Angie born first? And then Zach was? Which would mean this is Eli Jr., who is an architect. Wait, but juniors are usually... Okay, maybe they just gave up. And they gave up naming kids. You know, maybe that's what happened. Okay. Is Angie her age, or are Angie and Zach her age, or no? No, he's the first. Yeah, okay. Okay, instead of going to Zach, even though his surname doesn't match the candy, he's the firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. So, Zach is over here. He's one of these two. I'm not sure how that's relevant. I asked Clancy ever can let a woman take over. After all, Angie's older than Zach. And I'm the next oldest out of all of us. So, this is Angie, this is Zach. But his surname doesn't match. But he's an architect and he's fat. No, Eli's the architect. He's just fat. Okay, this is not relevant. This is not relevant. Because she thinks she's the next oldest. Right? I have a feeling this is Sam. Sam is in here. And this is Angie. Angelica? Yeah, let me look at... Is it this? Or maybe it's Wilson. No, because... Okay, Angelica, yes. Okay. What is the 6 out of 9 in the top? Oh, that's how many people I have verified. How many starred people I have verified. So I need to verify the last 3 starred. Which I'm trying to do by filling out more of the family tree. I think her occupation might just be housewife or mother. We'll go housewife for now. We didn't really list anything for her. Let me go back to the starred list. Carl Roottress. Okay. So Carl Roottress, his job is a president of the company. He would be like what, 3rd president, 1st president? The 2nd president came all the way over here. He became Zach. He became president the 2nd. Hell yeah! I'm so good at this game!
You're on a roll. I'll try to keep that momentum going. Carl's office was a mess, thanks to some burst pipes. But I unearthed a photo from a 1970s Roottress reunion. I also found some important-looking papers.
Hi, Shell! Welcome in! Welcome in!
You've traced 9 blood relatives so far. I'll have more to share after you find 9 more.
9 more?! Back to the board. Okay. So, Zach is good. James, yes. Okay. So, Jacob, so this is definitely Lauren. I just need to find her job. Okay. Alright, this is going good. This is going good! Let's look at our new evidence. I need to get a large corkboard in my house so I can scheme. Yes! Oh my god. I kind of want to do... Where I work, they sell these games. I know there's not just where I work, but I see them all the time at work. They sell these games where it's like unsolved cases, and I kind of want to buy one of them to do it. You have to like solve the cold case. It seems fun. I mean, I guess that's kind of what I'm doing right now, but you know, whatever. Okay, wait, let's read this real quick. This photo was tucked inside an envelope with a letter beneath a candle in the corner of its office. To Carl and Brenda. I'm sorry that you were unable to attend the funeral. It's traditional to have it as soon as possible, and Ernie, more than anyone else on Earth, knew how busy your job can be. I've enclosed a candle identical to ours if you'd like to pay your respects, though it's not expected for those outside of the faith to do so. Ernie was a man full of love, not only for his family, but for his family's legacy. He had an immense amount of pride for the work you three did together, as well as Carl, and how Carl has carried on for him after taking over. Oh, so is Carl like the 4th president then? Wait, hang on, okay. As for myself, it's impossible to express my gratitude enough for rescuing us from the panic and burden of endless bills. Though we caught it too late for him to get on the donor list, the company took care of us beyond our wildest expectations. It went unsaid at the time, but Ernie and I knew it had to have been Carl that convinced the trust, and that it was no coincidence that it happened shortly after your visit, Brenda. Up until the end, Ernie and I had to stay strong, especially for Nicole's sake. We could never have done that without the two of you fighting for us. Okay, so, wait, hang on. Okay. Ernie plus Debbie equals Nicole. Oh, I did that wrong. Edit note. There we go. Alright. This photo has a note attached from your employer. Here's a bonus. When I pulled the water damaged pictures of the free spirits out of the frame, this fell out too. Couldn't make the reunion. Wishing you well from Parrots. Gwen and the boy. That is Gwen, who we have here. And her boys. They're twins, so it doesn't matter which order I put them in, right? Because it's already established that they're twins. This was buried under a ton of other mail that Carl left in his inbox. Stephanie may have grown up in an unconventional family in Italy, but in her words, it was still full of love, and now 22 years later, with a baby of her own due around Christmas. Love is our future. Carl, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting out a statement supporting Stephanie, she could use the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation. Stephanie. Wasn't there... Wait. Oh, Gwen is an only child. Complained of loneliness. Yeah. Her and Aunt Margot. So, in... No. Wait, no. This is... Wait, hang on. You get out of here. You... No, wait, no. Margot has to be... Wait, no, but Margot has a Roottree last name, though. That doesn't make any sense. Because Roottree is not her maiden last name. This can't be right. I'm confused. Let's go back. Let's go back. To her, I was the lucky cousin. So yeah, cousins, and her mom has to be... I'm so confused. Wait, hang on. There was... I read something. Yes, maybe I'm getting old, but our generation was never so bad. My brothers all seemed to pursue passive knowledge, and the most rebellious thing any of us did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania. That doesn't make sense. Wait. Okay, now I'm confusing myself. Holy crap. That's a lot of people. Okay. Every 20 or so years, the Roottree would hold a big reunion and recreate an old family photo. This one is from the 70s. Carl's the teenager in the middle. Oh, so is this Carl? Carl the teenager in the middle? Sorry about the water damage. A pipe burst. On the back, in childish print, it says November. There are also a large number of cursive signatures. They include Bonnie, next President Guy Hudson, Ernie Jr., Caroline, I don't know, Gwyneth M., Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Jim Roottree, Clark Carl, and Eli M. There are too many of the same name. I'm freaking out. Okay. After retreat, after a quick after some time, they then said they had a bit more to share after 9 more blood relatives. Okay. Guys, where the fuck do I start? Where on earth do I even begin? Okay, this is not a current photo. This is gonna be... Okay. So, in the 70s, right? Okay, yeah, so Zach became the 2nd president. So, the 3rd president is Guy Hudson, which would mean Carl is the 4th president, and also current president. No, there's a 5th president. So is Carl the 5th president? Maybe. Maybe he is. Let's just add that teenage picture back in. I don't know. Just to fill it out somehow. Okay. Clark. Oh wait. Clark was in that picture. Yeah. November. On the back of the photo in childish print handwriting, it says November. Okay, so November is like a little baby child. Right? Well, a little baby child in the 70s. Which means she's like in her 20s in the 90s. So she wouldn't be here. She'd be like here. In this row. Bonnie. Ernie Jr. Guys, what is Ernie short for? Like, is Ernie a nickname? Ernest. Okay, so we have to figure out who Ernest Madsen is. Ernest Madsen. Yes, thank you. I got there. Okay, we haven't Googled anything in a hot minute. Let's Ernest Madsen. Did I spell that right? I feel like I did not spell that right. Oh no, I did spell it right. Okay. Maybe, oh, Nicole! Nicole, I wrote about her. Nicole, Ernie plus Debbie equals Nicole. So, look up Ernie Madsen as well. You're right. No. But look at Ernie and Debbie is Nicole, right? Okay, so that means it's gonna be, I'm gonna use this one as an example. It'd be Ernie Jr., Debbie, Nicole. But they only, I think they only had one child. Could it be here? Could it be this? Could this be Debbie? Deborah Bean. This could be Ernie Jr. No, because her dad was Clancy. Okay. Could it be here? Could this be Ernie and then Ernie Jr. and then no, but then let me hang on. Okay, Gwen Roottree. Let's look up Gwen Roottree. Let's. Oh, I got something. Okay. Wait, okay. Gwen is the granddaughter of Elias Roottree, founder of Roottree Candy. She shouldn't have been named Roottree, but her father took her mother's famous name. Oh my god, I figured it out! Okay, so her mom is, in fact, a Roottree. And her dad is not a Roottree. So, get out of here, architect. Okay, so her mom. Who was her mom? Margolite. Roottree. Yes. Okay. Aunt Margot. Alright. What else is there? Somewhat well-known actress who was active in the 1950s. She appeared in tabloids, especially around the time of her high-publicized divorce. Yes. Her biggest role was in a minor hit movie, Guys Like Us. She left Hollywood after the flop of Christmas Mission. There was a widely circulated picture of Gwen. Okay. Oh, that's Gwen. Okay. So, should I use... Oh, please verify her. Okay, no, she's not a housewife. She's an actor. Who was her divorced from? Maybe if I search up divorce. Okay. To Wild Bill Williams. They divorced before the birth of her second child. Wait, but Gwen had twins. I thought. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe I need to flip these pictures around then. Wild Bill Williams. There's no Williams! Wait, hang on. Wait, was it Ernie Jr. that had Nicole or Ernie? Because Ernie could have had Nicole and Ernie Jr. Oh, you're right. Could that be like this one right here, maybe? No. Oh, could it be here, maybe? Or maybe, no. No, I don't know. No, it looks like, it seems like Nicole's an only child. Could Ernie Jr. be Nicole's kid? Could this be Ernie and Debbie, and this is Nicole and her husband, and then they got married and had 2 kids, and one of them was Ernie Jr.? It's the only thing I could think of right now. I feel like I need to go back to Googling names. You know? Like, I just need to pick a name and go with it. Here, wait, I have an idea. Let's start with this guy. Guy Hudson, maybe? Okay, so Guy Hudson, idiot. Idiot guy. Alright. What other husbands are there? There's Guy, Christopher, and Bonnie. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Wait, Eli Jr. Okay, this picture was famous in our house. Pop even had it framed. That's him on the left. It was taken in 1935 to celebrate the new warehouse that Eli Jr. designed. Oh wait, no, we're talking about Ernie, not Eli. There's too many names! Oh my god. Mr. Morden, who was there with Aunt Gwendolyn. No. Okay, Aunt Gwendolyn, firstborn daughter of Eli and Gwyneth. So then, this has to be Eli Jr. Elias Jr. He was an architect. What else did I write about him? That he was an architect. Alright, cool. That's cool, it's fine. That Eli Jr. designed. So, Eli Jr. Would this be Eli Jr. then? It is! Oh my god, I did it! The optional entries. None. Okay. So. Okay, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What is Eli hiding? Interesting, interesting. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out, Eli... 12 out of 18 is twice as much as when I first joined. Oh my god. Guys, I feel myself getting smarter as I'm playing this. No. I feel like every once in a while I have to play a game like this. Because I just feel like I'm losing. Like I'm losing my, my edge, you know? Like I'm not as smart as I used to be. Okay, Elias Roottress Jr.'s name is listed on a website about historical buildings in Butler County. Okay, that's it then. Hutch Top House. Okay, nothing about... Okay, but unknown female for now. Actually, we'll just leave an unknown name for now. Okay, wait. Ah. Who is that guy? Okay. So, wait, Pop, that's him on the left. That's Pop. Who is that? Could that be his wife, maybe? Or maybe a sister? Could that be Aunt Margot? We'll put her there for now. Because it's the 5. Oh wait, yeah, no, these are the 5. These are supposed to be the 5. Okay, so this might be Aunt Margot then. Could this be Aunt Gwendolyn then? And then there's just a child in the picture. Oh, could this be the preacher guy? That might be it. That might not be it though. It didn't immediately do something. Maybe it only does it like every 3. I think it only does when we have 3. Yeah. Alright, so I'll have to wait. So, I need to figure out... I feel like I've done so much. I feel like I've done so much, and yet there's still so much unknown. And there's a DLC for this game. So if we finish the game, we can play the DLC if we wanted to. Okay. Since Miracle was in it, and 3 of us were all about the same age. Oh yeah, look at it. That must be Miracle. So I must be right. Wait, but Lauren wanted to be in it. But Lauren is... Unless that's not Lauren. You know what? I'm gonna stick with it. Okay. What to do? Oh, here. This is the next picture. No, this, yeah, because this is Lauren, and these are her 3 brothers. The yellow ones are the ones you verified, right? Yes. Okay, this guy looks the youngest, so I kind of just want to assume it's him. You know, he kind of just looks the youngest. Okay. And if we're gonna go based on face shapes, right? If we're looking at face shapes and stuff, I want to do this. That's what I want to do. these people, though? One of these must be named Alliance. The third? Is there an Alliance the third? No, but there are Alliance C and Alliance M. The only one to make a good appearance was Gwen. So which one is Gwen? They said Eli looked like Pop in the old photo. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So maybe this guy is Eli? But which Eli is he? Because there's Eli C and there's Eli M. Have I looked up Clancy Edward? Oh, Clansed. Sorry, Clansed. The Clansed. Oh, Clansed. Clansed. I don't know. Clancy Edward. Clancy Edward Roottree, who was Eliza's son, and the Roottree Candy Company head lawyer. Hey, he was a lawyer! Due to its unique nature, it's often brought up in online discussions about financial matters, inheritance, and its oddity. The company every quarter amongst bank accounts representing each direct relative of Elias and Gwyneth. An account is created for each blood relative at birth, and first accessible when they reach 18. The 5-piece guarantee. The 5-piece guarantee in companies with the clan trust with the live Roottree attempt to ensure the Roottree company remain family business for eternity. Okay, that didn't really give me much. What is this? Very few details about particular incident with regards to the clan's trust. From what I tell, RR attempted unsuccessfully to remove a fellow family member from the trust. Wait, first the person in question was born out of wedlock, and second, they committed a significant crime against a family member. Could that be this? Maybe? Wait, no, it has to be under... under Clancy Edward. Could that be like whatever's going on here with Clark? It could be, honestly. What's his name? Rafferty. A few fan signs for the band mentioned that he used to make music with Clark Rafferty. An album called These Times. Possibly. Okay. A band called C&J and J&D released one single called These Times. Someone with the username XXX Diehard Dazzler XXX scanned the cover and noticed it cost him over $200 at auction. Jim's cousin and Diamond's sister. And that it was only somewhat similar to Jim and Diamond's later work. Okay. MMM magazine. Okay. It is a magazine. Okay. Oh. C and J and J and D. C and J plus C and D. Right? No, J and D. Jim and Diamond? What do they call themselves? Okay, wait, hang on. I think I can add... Yeah, I can. This must be her, because blonde. And then... same eyebrows. So then... that must be Clark. Right? Or do I have this wrong? We will find out. Okay, so this is her sister, Diamond's sister. Okay, that's all there is. There's probably gonna be nothing, but I'm gonna search up. Why am I so bad at spelling names? I-E. Yeah, no. That must be Miracle. Because look at the rainbow tie. Miracle with Miracle Jr. I'm assuming. Who is Sam? Is that Sam right there? Right here? Is there any indication as to who Sam is? Okay, I don't think there's any indication as to whether Sam, what gender Sam is. Unless I'm missing it. I really don't know how this has 10 clues in it. Wait. Okay, but, no, I wrote about her somewhere in my journal. Lauren Roottress. Dad, Mom is Sarah. So we got all this then. Oh, maybe I have to search Sarah Roottress since that's her new last name. No. Kellogg. Okay. Wait, whoa, there's two other... Oh, Jane! That must be her sister. How do you spell the name? Yes. Okay. Listen to Talent for Hire site as a wedding singer. Oh, okay. It is, yeah. Okay. What about Kim? Oh, wait, whoa! Wait. Can you, like, hear my stomach? Okay. Oh, that's kind of weird. He and his cousin married girls that are related to each other? You know what? They're rich. They can get away with anything, apparently. Oh, okay. Looking a little rough. Alright, I'm going to assume she's older because she has braces. Or no, wait, no, it wouldn't be Kim. Would it be Kim or would it be Jane? It would be Jane, wouldn't it? Your occupation is going to be child. Baby. Here, we'll do that. Yay, I did it! Nice.
You're listening to WRTG
It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottree's belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the Roottree family from the mid-1970s that Carl had on his office wall. We interviewed a local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why. For that article, search online for WRTD News. Again, that's WRTD.
WRTD. What do you mean? How do you do that? Okay. Wait, I filled out a lot. Oh my god. Oh wait, this isn't Jane though. This is Kim. Oh, that's awkward. That must not be an occupation then. So there's someone before Kim. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna do something crazy, and I'm gonna do that. That might be crazy, but we're gonna go with it. Wait, let me read this. Okay. During their new segment at 45 minutes on the hour, they have been talking about the plane crash. Alternate agenda. Don't believe their lies. This is just another instance of the Roottree curse being a real true thing. I bet you Carl was murdered and the picture has evidence on it. Oh my god. Okay. So there's just one Lauren. I haven't figured out Lauren yet? What do you mean? She's right here. Oh, I didn't do an occupation. Author. Hello, Sparrow. Thank you for the 22 months. Oh my god. It's a lot of months. Thank you. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. I think I'm losing my mind a little bit. I might have to... I might have to end soon. But I kind of want to get these last 3 done, you know? I want to get these last 3 done. And I have to do blood relatives. Just gonna have to work. We're in VC waiting for you whenever you're ready. Oh, I don't know when I'll be ready. know why I did that. I just felt like it was right. Posture check? Okay. I think my brain is hurting. I think I have to be done, guys. I don't want to be done though. Wait, let me look up James Roottree again. Nothing. There's just so many root trees, you know? He has to be one of the alliances, right? And I already agreed on that. But which alliance? There's 2 left. I've done nothing over here. I've mostly focused on, like, right here. Okay, is there a way to, like... Oh, I can save and quit. Okay. I can save and quit whenever then. Alright. I don't have to, like, wait for a certain spot. No, I was just looking to see if it was a thing, you know? I was just looking to see if it was a thing. Okay, this is the only one with this name. Okay. This is TMS! Oh, I already got it. Okay, well, nice to confirm that, I guess. Cool, thank you so much. Dustin Christopher Baker. Is he on this list? No. Okay. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Who was... Oh, you're Ernie. No, you're Elias. Did we figure out who Ernie was? No. Can't find anything out about this guy's wife. Ugh. Did he have two? No, he had to have 2 children because he was the final kid to be born. Okay. Who have I not really looked up yet? Jem Wilson. I haven't looked up anything about the Wilsons. There's also Jason and Steven. Perfect! Okay. Dr. Steven Wilson is a pediatrician who practices north of Pittsburgh. His website claims that he's a pediatrician to the stars. The only evidence that he apparently was a doctor to the Roottress sisters. Wait, hang on. There is also a quote, although credited to his child Jason, you suspect might not be written by a 10-year-old. My dad is the best dad in the entire world, and he treats every patient with world-class care. He will treat your children like he would treat me, my big brother, or my sister. So... here? Who is this? Okay, sure. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to the board, right? I want to assume it's this order, and then yeah. So this has to be Gem, because, right? And then wait, but there's only hang on. Oh, just below the picture was credited to Jason. Right? Yeah. Because he thinks my big brother or my sister. Oh, so is the brother older then? Who, this would have to be Jem Wilson then. Who is this guy then? I must have done something wrong. Are you not a student? Are you a baby? No, you're a student. Maybe. That's the only spot left with 3 kids. It has to, like, that has to be there, right? But it doesn't make sense because you don't have the same last name. Maybe it doesn't go there. I don't know. Okay, I kind of want to... Okay, let me... Okay, guys. Let me cook one more time. Okay. Maybe not. A few art websites. Not much detail. Okay, let me... Artist, perhaps? Parents and friends of lesbians and gays. Okay. Someone here is gay. Someone here is gay. And I'm gonna suspect the married couple, the only married couple in this row that did not have children. Okay. Who was the other one? Caroline and... Oh, Gwendolyn. That's gonna be a fun name to try and spell. Gwendolyn. Okay. Nothing. Cool. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. My brain kind of hurts. And... I've had a great time playing this game. This is definitely going to make a return. But I cannot play this game anymore. My brain hurts. I need to, like, sit with the information I've learned and not think about it until the next time I play the game. You know? You know, the huge. So, but I had fun. My voice kind of hurts. I did so much reading. You know, when they started, like, narrating the, like, cutscenes, I didn't think I was gonna have to do that much reading, but Whoops, I guess I'm gonna have to. Alright, but... yeah, I have no idea who's live. If anyone is live, actually. Let me see. Oh, jeez. Alright, no one is live. Alright. Oh. Oh, now it's really dark.